Ishibani Guru in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to talk about, of course, the thing that you're seeing on the screen right now. Florentino press conference, and of course, Arsenal looking at a new fullback in Emerson Royale. We're going to talk about him as well. So, without any further ado, again, let's just jump into the news that we got here. Number one. So, it looks like Gary Lineker posts out his hypocrisy. He says, surely we have reached the stage where the lowest ranked nations should play amongst themselves to qualify for the right to play at this level. It's become absurd at FIFA World Cup. Now, he's actually against ESL, but he's actually for lower ranked nations to play themselves, but not the bigger ones. Hypocrisy, Gary Lineker. But anyways, Milan chief Ivan Gazidis says, we are confident that this new competition will capture the imagination of billions of fans and will be a new exciting chapter for the game. The Super League will provide value and support to the whole soccer pyramid with greater financial resources. Everything I accept what you think is, but you use the word soccer, you lost all my respect with your opinion about the Super League. Soccer? He's already speaking the language of the Americans. Fucking idiot. Anyways, Mohamed Bouhafsi says UEFA is preparing a counter-attack in the Super League. UEFA is working with English Investment Fund to come up with new LOC that would have a starting budget of 4.5 billion euros, but which could go up to 7 billion. And even James Ollie tweets out that being told that the Arsenal players are still in the dark over the club's Super League plans. No meetings with club executives, nothing as yet. Presumably something will happen in due course, but owners opting to not even communicate with their own players is not a good look. Brian Swanson tweets out that anger from 14 Premier League clubs in today's meeting directed towards owners or executives of 6 breakaway clubs. Feel Man United and Liverpool leading proposals. 14 clubs don't want lengthy legal dispute but clearly are unhappy with the behavior. Well, Marcus Rashford has something to prove. He actually posts this image. Football is nothing without the fans. Now, actually, I would want to tell something to Marcus Rashford. Bro, I respect you as a human being, but shut up. Because, you know what? These fans, they're saying no to it. But if this goes through, they will definitely get into it. And trust me, the new ESL will be with fans. So, I understand what you're trying to say. But the context with which that you're going through is a different narrative that UEFA is actually running, which I don't like at the moment. So also, Mike Keegan tweets out that Liverpool skipper Jordan Henderson has called an emergency meeting of the Premier League captains to discuss a response to ESL. More, as you will come to know, even Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis denies the rumours about the invitation in the Super League. He says, JP Morgan, who's him? I have not received any call yesterday night. I was sleeping. What? Okay. So Pep Guardiola about the Super League says, sport is not a sport when the success is guaranteed and when the relation between the effort and reward doesn't exist. It's not a sport when it doesn't matter if you lose. It's not fair if teams fight at the top and cannot qualify. Also, according to Ben Ramsby, Super League clubs who want to back out right now will face lawsuits worth billions. Dan Rohn tweets out, sources close to the breakaway club insist reports today of cracks. No, that's shit. That's BS. No. Also, Arsenal are in advanced talks with Brighton to sign goalkeeper Matt Ryan on a permanent deal. An Arsenal source has told Football Insider that discussions to convert the loan into a full-time transfer are progressing well and are expected to be finalized. Also, here's the update. Matt Ryan. So, both DAZN and Amazon have stated that they are not interested in purchasing the broadcasting rights for the Super League as of now. And according to Last Tampa, EU antitrust gives the green light for the formation of the Super League. They consider it as a legitimate and commercial operation. And according to RMC Sport, UEFA will welcome the Super League clubs back if they decide to change their mind. Nobody gives an F about it. But moving on, so ESL participants' popularity on social media channels. You can see the 12 ESL founding members and the 86 remaining clubs from the big top 5 leagues. The impact of the top 6 not playing in those leagues is huge. Also, Borussia Dortmund will not be a part of the Super League, and it's official. It is goddamn official. So according to Sam Cunningham, the meeting of the 14 Premier League clubs didn't involve discussing kicking the 6 clubs who have signed up for the breakaway league of the Premier League. AS Roma came up with their statement of their own. They said that AS Roma is strongly opposed to this closed model because it is totally in contrast with the spirit of the game that we all love. Some things are more important than money. Just keep drinking your rhinoceros milk and just shut up, UEFA is preparing a counter-attack in the Super League. UEFA is working with English Investment Fund to come up with new... Yeah, I already mentioned this. So that's a fact. That's the reality. Claudio Ranieri has to say, he says, reading about the Super League, the first thing that came to mind was Leicester's achievement. Irrespective of my involvement, this is the beauty of the game. When the small clubs can compete with the giants of this game, this is the essence of sport. What? Leicester can still go and win the league, right? Nobody has stopped them from winning the league. And if they win the league, they get promoted into ESL. What is he talking about? Anyways, the Premier League statement says that the Premier League alongside the FA met with the clubs today to discuss the immediate implications of the Super League proposal. The 14 clubs at the meeting unanimously and vigorously rejected the plans for the competition. Nobody gives an F about the 14 clubs. The power-hungry UEFA is actually literally has actually declared a war cry, and they would want to use every single goddamn publicity stunt that they would want to get the power back. The power shift has begun. Not even Jordan Henderson in his meetings with the captains will help. According to Miguel Delaney, there is still still full commitment within the Super League to the project. So sources say all the clubs are still on board. So there's nothing that is actually going out of hand, by the way. Moving on, so here's the latest update. Official court order by Madrid's 17th commercial court they say we prohibit adopting any measures that stops, restricts, limits or conditions in any way, directly or indirectly, the launch of the Super League. We also prohibit any sanction against the ESL clubs and their players via Marca. So, well, it's pretty much clear. Florentino Perez was right. It is believed Chelsea players are not happy about the ESL plans and are in the state of shock at what has transpired. Boris Johnson about the Super League says, we don't support it. It is not in the interest of fans and football. How can it be right that a cartel stops clubs competing against each other? What? Anyways, Real Madrid's Modric, Marcelo, Lucas and Odriozola have liked the post from David Beckham criticizing the European Super League. He basically put it on Instagram, I guess, that I'm someone who loves football. It has been my life for as long as I can remember. I loved it from when I was a young child as a fan, and I'm still a fan now. As a player and now an owner, I know that our sport is nothing without the fans. We need football to be for everyone. We need football to be fair, and we need competitions based on merit. Unless we protect these values, the game we love is in danger. Okay, whatever. Whew. Well, the Super League presented this request to the court earlier today. That the Madrid court prelim ruling also says that UEFA and FIFA must not impose sanctions, that is bans, on clubs or players until the court has fully considered the Super League case. So, boom! Oh wow! Nobody's stopping it. Nobody is stopping it. Nobody can stop it, by the way. So, so if you talk about, I'll tell you why it's a very good idea. Here it is. So this is the debt that all the clubs have at the moment. Arsenal with the least amount of debt. You can actually see for yourself that why exactly they want it happen. So you could see Arsenal with 125.4 million in debt. Man City are 200 million in debt. Liverpool 272. Man City 528.6. Man United, I'm sorry. Tottenham 1.28 here billion. 1.5 billion is Chelsea. You can see Milan there as well. Juventus, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid are in really neck deep. But look at Barcelona. Look at goddamn Barcelona. Well, yes, they need money. And that's why this is happening. And nobody will tell you this. I am going to. So moving on. So Arsenal are keen on Barcelona's Emerson Royal. So Arsenal are keen on Barcelona loanee Emerson, according to Todo Fichajes. So Gunners are looking at the 22-year-old as a possible replacement for Hector Bellerin, who have been heavily linked with Paris Saint-Germain. Emerson has impressed on loan at Real Betis, scoring once in 27 La Liga outings, but more importantly, his importance is actually widespread. So you could see The net debt, if you actually count out Tottenham Hotspur at the top of the list with 685 million euros. Second is Man United with 524. Barcelona is 318. 323 is Inter. Juventus is 390. Real Madrid is 170. Arsenal is just 77. Lowest is Manchester City for some KMPG football benchmark. So that's a fact. That's the reality. The debt is there, and I'm pretty much sure as the future stands, things are going to be different. So with this, we end this episode. Let me know what you guys feel about it. You know that your club's in debt. Do you still go for against ESL, or are you in ESL? Let me know in the comments. Cheers.